Hey guys. Yeah, she's done. 1NCC 1701E USS Enterprise 2500 scale Cadet series. Put together pretty well. No major issues anywhere. Decals laid on just fine. Kind of surprised that the decals actually included the Bassard collector and the chiller grills in the decal itself, but not the impulse engines. You had to paint those. But the chiller grills and the Bassard collectors were part of the decals, which was kind of interesting. So let's take a look at it, shall we? For anybody that's never built this kit, it only has about 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 12 parts. That's all it has. So the details are all in the painting and the decal work. And it comes with the wallpaper decals for the Aztecing. The only detail on there that's not in the kit is I had to use a fine tip Sharpie to go in and put all the windows in on her. So we color I picked for this one was Tester's dark aircraft gray. Turned out pretty well. If I was going to do another one, I would probably go a shade or two lighter. Just help the Aztecing show up a little better. It kind of blends on some of these sections. It kind of blends in. The two shades are not very far apart, and it doesn't show up very well. But there's a look at the nose of the saucer. Spin it around here a little bit. I had to paint the impulse engines. I used a craft acrylic, pearl red for the impulse engines, and then I actually used a Missouri Pacific Eagle Gray for the framework around there. Dust it again here. Use the same gray for the shuttle bay here. Highlighted around the shuttle bay again with the Sharpie. Say the blue of the chiller grills and the red Bassard collectors are part of the decal. Which is actually kind of nice because it's got, you can see there, it's got that kind of dark, some sections are dark and some are lighter and yellowy, almost like the ship in the movie that had the moving lights inside of the Bassard collectors. Kind of gives that effect a little bit. So we're coming down the other side. Anything RCS thrusters or decal. All the escape pods are all part of the decal. And basically, the decals cover the entire. The only part of the model that wasn't covered with decals is this strip right here around the saucer, and there's a little on the bottom as well, and then the actual bridge on top. Otherwise, it's pretty much wallpaper decal. It pretty much covers the whole thing. There's the bottom side. Again, this is all decals, folks. There's very little paint involved in this model. For the center dish, first painted it silver, a metallic silver. Let that dry. Came back with an acrylic yellow. Thinned it down a little bit so you still get so it's kind of like a candy apple effect in there. So you get a little light reflection through the yellow paint and back out, so it almost kind of looks like it's glowing. And that's all decals on there. Back up here so you can see it a little better. Kind of zoom in here on the top. Again, that's all pretty much all decals. Here's the red I use for the impulse engines. And I got one more thing here for you. So far we built the C, the D, and the E. The bigger ships of the fleet, I guess you would say, of the Enterprise. And so I thought I would just throw them all here together so you could see them all at once. So there's our E. There's our D. Excuse the shaky tripod. It's a $20 Harbor Freight one, so you know how that goes. And there's the C. And if we go back here and try and get them all three. There we go. Spin him a little bit. There we got all three together. So next up for me on the Mini Enterprise, I have the movie set that has the refit and the Reliant and the Klingon Katinga in it, I believe it is. It would be the next one of these that I build. And everybody has not picked up one of these kits ought to run out and get one. They're not hard to do, and they really turn out nice. Be a nice desktop model, or just for yourself, and I think you'll enjoy it. I got a real short slideshow of the E to throw. I'm going to throw it on the end of this video. And again, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked watching, and will follow me on the next build. See you later, guys.